Living close to the water has lots of perks, right? Beautiful scenery, endless seashells. But storms, rising sea levels, and other environmental factors are putting our beaches at risk. As Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber shows us right now, the Bay Beach Association and Association of Coastal Towns are in search of two important signatures that could provide some help.
Jim Harms says living at Slaughter Beach is peaceful and beautiful, but over time, storms have started slowly destroying the area around his home.
The dune right behind our house is slowly going down.
In order to protect dunes, beaches, and coastal and bay towns, Senator Carper pushed for the federal government to pick up 90% of the cost to restore damage after storms. But in order to get that money, the General Assembly says an agreement between the state and the Army Corps of Engineers needs to be signed. Which might sound simple, but the Association of Coastal Towns and the Bay Beach Association says that it hasn't happened yet and it needs to be done before this year's legislative session ends on June 30th.
It's unfortunate that at this point we're just waiting for an agreement letter to be finalized and signed so we can all move forward.
To try and speed things up, these two organizations sent a joint letter to Governor Carney's office emphasizing its importance. These communities say without the agreement signed, coastal and bay towns and the people who live there will be put at risk.
So protecting it really is a mandate that we can't ignore. We have to be the generation that sees the future and protects now so we can have those things into the future.
These two key groups, the Association of Coastal Towns and the Bay Beach Association, say the goal is to act now before it is too late. Here in Slaughter Beach, you can see that the beach is not that wide, and there's a lot of debris that gets washed onto the beach after storms. And people worry, not just in Slaughter Beach, but along the coast, what our beaches will look like in the future. That is why there is such a push to have this agreement signed to protect our coast and protect the reason why everyone loves to come to this area. In Slaughter Beach, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Staying on the coast, if you didn't know, the city of Rehoboth Beach has submitted an application to the state that would allow them to install a living shoreline. It would be along Silver Lake at the end of Scarborough Avenue Extended. The city says the project's purpose is to stabilize the existing erosive shoreline in the area. Now, if you don't know, severe shoreline erosion is often caused by strong ocean waves, rising sea levels, and human activities like construction, which remove natural barriers and allow the water to wash away the land more easily. Comments on the project were accepted this week.
And you know what? I think this is going to bring us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what's your top priority when it comes to our shorelines? Let's take a look at the results.
Take a look at your screen. So far, 57% say saving coastal animals is their top priority, though environmental protection and stopping storm damage also get a piece of the pie.
These numbers always tend to change throughout the day. If you haven't voted yet, it's easy to do. Go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app.